Something I'm going to do for a while is have my desktop background be a video instead of an image. This way, I could be watching a TV show, and then to see what's going on, I just hit F11, and it brings everything out of the way. I can see what's going on, and then I hit F11 again, and it comes back. Another thing you could do is you could have a playlist of music videos, and it just brings the music video a bit more closer, I guess, and it looks pretty cool. The movie we're going to be using is this one right here. I just filmed an iTunes clip playing, an iTunes song playing with the visualizer on, and we're going to give this a shot. What you're going to need is you need SaveHollywood, which is a screensaver. You're going to be needing an AppleScript, and that's about it. So let's get started. The main way we're going to be getting a video desktop background is through the SaveHollywood screensaver. And to get it is not that hard. It's completely free. We'll make a new window and we'll do Google search for SaveHollywood and just hit the top link. And then from here, you just want to click the link on the sides for 144 kilobytes. That'll download SaveHollywood. And Finder will open this up. We'll just double click this to install, hit enter, and there we go, it's installed. Now this is the preview of the video that we're going to be that you can use. That's when they provide. There's no audio for it, so we'll just delete that and we'll drag and drop our video on. You can also hit the plus sign. We'll choose what size we want and background color and whatnot, but the most important part is the audio. I like to just keep that normal. If you want to, you can put that custom or you can mute it. So we'll say normal and close, and this is what it looks like. This is just a sample. So what we're going to do is we'll close this, close this, close this, and we don't need that anymore. And I wrote a simple AppleScript application, and what it does is it runs the following terminal command, and it's this one right here. It's long, and you probably don't want to type it out, so we'll just hit enter and it runs our program, our desktop as a screensaver, and that's what it looks like. And as you can see right here, it is truly the desktop. That's the video. To stop that, you can just go back to terminal and close the window. This stops it from running. The other way you can do to stop that is go to the activity monitor and tell it to quit the screensaver engine. However, what we want to do is I wrote a simple AppleScript application, and I believe it's only 5 lines long. We'll open up that, and what it does, it's actually 7, sorry, is it tells system events. If it's running, then stop it. If it isn't running, then start it. And we'll run this real fast. We'll open it up, and we open it, it starts it and quits. So there's nothing running. Safari, terminal, and Finder. That's it. And this probably looks kind of bad on your side, but I compressed the video poorly. I was kind of rushing, and I am filming this at 10 or 15 frames per second, so it's not going to be a very good video. To stop it, we just open up our application again, and it's just like a switch, on or off. So that's one way of doing it. There are 2 other ways. There's the Divx way, and there's the desktop movie player way, and I'm going to show you those next. I mentioned there are 2 ways of doing this. There's Divx and the desktop movie player, and first off we're going to do Divx. Just go to divx.com and click on Divx for Mac, Player, and then this is the webpage you should see, and say Divx for Mac. There's a link on the right hand side if you need it. And this will start the download, and we'll wait for this to download. Once you've downloaded the Divx installer, it should open right up. We'll just click on through, and we'll choose install location, continue, and I already have it installed, so I'm not going to install it. We'll quit that. We'll go to the Finder, and now that you have it installed, go to your applications folder and scroll on down to the Divx Player, and we'll just open that right up. Now, one of the problems with the Divx Player is that it doesn't support major formats. For example, it does not support our MP4V file, which is your iPod, Apple TV file. Instead, you probably want to use Divx. That aside, we'll open up our Divx file and automatically play it. And all we're going to do is to get playing the desktop, we'll just say desktop or Command D. Now this is playing in a much more full screen than SaveHollywood plays at. And so now we have it playing. And the advantage of Divx though, one of the biggest advantages if you're watching a movie or a TV show, just right click on the icon and we can say pause. And it pauses our movie. To continue again, you just right click and we say play. So that is one of the biggest advantages of Divx. If you can get aside the fact that you need to have Divx files, then this is probably the way to go. But you need Divx files. I believe you can also play QuickTime movie files. Next, we're gonna go on to the desktop movie player, which I really don't recommend at all, but I'm going over it anyway. The final player I'm going to be going over is the desktop movie player for Mac. Just you Google search for desktop movie player Mac and click on the fourth one down, and that'll load this page, and we'll just scroll on down to the bottom and we'll say download. Hopefully you have stuff to expander. Now, there's a couple problems which I'll go over right now with desktop movie player, and that is that one, you can't pause, so why not just use SaveHollywood? But the other bigger problem is that it's PowerPC, so it runs very, very dreadfully slow on Rosetta playing video as your desktop background. It just isn't very pretty. But if you have a G3, it might be worth looking at, or a G4, G5 PowerPC architecture. So we'll quit that, and we'll go to our downloads folder, downloads, and here we are. Now that we've decompressed it, we can get rid of everything else. And this is the application right here. I'll launch it anyway. And one of the advantages is it's really easy to launch movies. You simply just drop the video onto the icon and it starts playing. Very nice. But like I said earlier, you can't play. Another advantage of it is that you can play folders. So we can just say open movie folder and play an entire folder of movies instead of just one movie file. So with PowerPC, I suggest you check this one out. But if you have Intel, then definitely do SaveHollywood or Divx.